reporting from Kukubri. A nuclear power plant on the water's edge in Florida that supplies over 900,000 homes with power daily is leaking radioactive waste into the waterways. One of the main concerns is the system of canals and rivers that flow 25 miles into South Miami may be contaminated, affecting drinking water. The alarm was raised after scientists found the pH levels of water was over 200 times higher than normal. The cause of this is a certain isotope called tritium, which is poisonous to humans if swallowed. The positioning of the plant has come under criticism, with the mayor of Miami claiming that a worse place would be hard to find. He went on to reassure residents that everything was being done to limit the damage.
The death rate of African rhinos has increased alarmingly over the last 9 years. The rhino, which was once abundant throughout Africa and Asia, has seen its population decline due to illegal poaching. Poachers target the rhinos for its horn, which is sold illegally in countries such as China. Increasingly sophisticated methods of poaching have made the protection of this iconic species more and more difficult. The western black rhino was declared extinct by the International Union of Conservation of Nature in 2011, and only 5 rhino species remain in the world today.
A bomb scare this morning temporarily shut down the City of London when a suspicious package was detected. At around 10 a.m, officers closed off Bishopsgate and Liverpool Street, which is home to hundreds of businesses, banks and financial institutions. Police have refused to comment on the hour-long shutdown.
International Women's Day was yesterday celebrated across the world, where the social, economically, cultural and political achievements of women globally was recognised. This has been observed since the early 1900s, marking the plight and achievement of women worldwide. Every year there is a different theme, with this year's being #Pledge for Parity, where both genders can make a pledge to help women and girls achieve their ambitions or get gender-balanced leadership. Some women have been recognised for International Women's Day are Michelle Obama, Angela Merkel and Hillary Clinton.
When is a pothole not a pothole? When it is not 2 foot wide and 2.3 inches deep, says a Scottish council, as it changes the rule in order to cut repair bills. Perth and Kinross Council has officially redefined what a pothole is. Potholes must now be 2.4 inches deep before the local authority will repair them. The council hopes it will save them £120,000 through the cost-cutting policy. This comes as reports reveal half of AA members in Scotland suffered from damage to their vehicles due to poor conditions of many roads across the country.
#Ride for Olivia is a tribute that has been launched after the tragic death of 17-year-old Australian rider Olivia England, who was crushed to death by her horse on Sunday. The tragedy has touched the hearts of fellow horse riders, with hundreds of thousands taking to social media sites to post photographs of them with their own horse. Olivia's family plan to use the photos in a mosaic, which will be on display during her funeral next week.
March the 13th marks the 20th anniversary of the Dunblane shooting, which saw the tragic deaths of 16 children and 1 teacher. In the Quiet Downs Primary School, gunman Thomas Hamilton gained access to the school on the 13th of March 1996 and opened fire on a gym class, leaving 17 dead and many more injured.
Superstar Adele recently invited 12-year-old Emily onto the stage with her at Manchester Arena to sing her global hit, Someone Like You. Autistic Emily, who also suffers from Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which affects her mobility, was invited to sing along with her idol. when Adele spotted her banner above the crowd, claiming it would be a dream come true.
There has been plea in Dumfries and Galloway for motorists to avoid unnecessary distraction whilst driving. There have been 10 fatal accidents since April last year. Police have been urging drivers to maintain concentration behind the wheel at all times. Inspector Neil Houston said, in the past month, there have been fatal crashes which are still being investigated, but none of these attributed to poor weather conditions. He believes that mobile phones and changing of music could be the factor. Although fatal crashes have risen across the region, the number of people killed or seriously injured has fallen in the last few years.
Now over to Maya with the weather.
Hello. Today has been largely dry with some nice sunny spells. Temperature has been mild despite a light southwesterly breeze. Tonight will gradually cloud over with the odd spot of rain, leading to a light frost early tomorrow morning. The rest of the week remains the same.